All right, we're back. So the issues with the Wi-Fi here, I'll try to get a Wi-Fi password for the second game. But we keep losing the connection to the internet, which is the problem. So I'll bring you what I can as I can, and we'll try to get it solved for the next game. Shot in. Penzer on the penalty kill here. Funk with a beauty of a glove of a blocker save there, and gets the cover. 5:09 to play. Still 1-0. X Hockey over the Pens. It's very evened out since the first couple minutes here. So we're going to see, looks like Lisnerski and Pelosic up front on the PK. Monko and Snyder on the back end. Pressured by Snyder. Keeps that stick in the lane, forces it in behind. Played to the wall. Battled for there, coming off the wall in front, around the stick of Monko. Right there's Funk with not one but two. Dandy of a save by Funk. Who wants the Funk? We gotta have the Funk. Lisnerski on the draw, 28 seconds left on the PK. Out to the point man, pressured there nicely by Pelosic, kept in by X Hockey. Shot in, blocker save, and holds it with the blocker. How do you catch with, that's how good that kid is, he can catch with his blocker. Face off comes to the right of the Penguin goaltender. Pape steps in for the draw. He's got Sargo. Looks like we still have Snyder and Monko. The defense. Snyder behind. Gathered by X Hockey. Pressured by Monko. Stick of Snyder. Battle in the corner. X Hockey peeling. Fans on a pass. Picked off by Monko. Can he clear? Gets it to the backhand and the safety of neutral ice. Penguin penalty over, Radicke in like a dog on a bone in behind. Pressuring the puck, forces the turnover. Sargo gets there, chips it out looking for Pape. Off the stick of an X Hockey forward and back through center. 3-on-2, Radicke's back check makes it 3-on-3. Carried up the right side, twisting, turning, looking for the point man. Falling down, Pape there with the pressure kept in, but briefly, and can the Pens clear here? It'll be Pape again on it. This one cleared out through center. Gathered in, pressured, and out with it comes Snyder. Flying through center, he's got a step. Looks, drops, Sargo, shot off the shins, and a driving Penguin. It bounces over Pape's stick. And back comes X Hockey, but a great read by Radicke, who actually played it with a high stick, so we'll face off, will head all the way to the Pens zone. Nice scoring chance there for your Pens elite. 1-0 X Hockey, 3:21 to play, period 2. Funk with some fantastic goaltending here in the second half of the second period. On the power play was X Hockey, and your best penalty killer needs to be your goaltender, and he was right there. Puck worked up the wall. Pearsall cut off there, sent back in behind. Pressure coming from Kubastek. Comes free to Pearsall. Pearsall has Edwards. Edwards chips it forward. Evans coming through center. Unable to get there. He's able to force some pressure, but X Hockey comes back the other way. In, carrying around Goodland. Puck pops free. Funk there again. Goodland clears to the wall. Edwards gets there, chips it off the boards, and clears it to center. D-to-D play as X Hockey looks to regroup. That's forced backwards by Pearsall. Pearsall on the pressure here. X Hockey looks to set it up. Edwards skips past his stick and out of the reach of Evans, but it's gathered in by Kubastek. The Pens look to set it back up. Edwards dumps it in. Pens are going to get a change. Flying onto the ice comes 43 Pelosic. A couple 4-3s for the Pens here in this one. Cut off by Kohler. Pelosic will battle. Banked off the boards, gathered in by Kohler again. It's knocked off his stick. They're calling offsides here, but I think that was sent into the zone by X Hockey. But we'll reset. Neutral zone draw, 2:14 to play. It'll be Drodo stepping to the circle. Lisnerski on the right. Pelosic on the left. Mowry and Kohler the defense. Gathered in D-to-D play. X-Hockey comes all the way out, but it's all the way out to Mowry. He looks for Lisnerski. Bounces off of his stick, but he's right there to keep the pressure on. Into the offensive zone. Looks to center. Comes free. Drodos unable to get it through to the net. Around the boards for X-Hockey, kept in at the point by Kohler. Battled for at the blue line. Chipped forward, 2-on-1 develops for X-Hockey. Nice back pressure there by Kohler. X sends it into the middle, and it skips wide. X-Hockey needs like a nickname. Like the fighting DMXs. Chipped all the way down into the X zone where it's picked up. Carried through center, pressured by Pape. Now Sargo. Sargo tripped up on the play, and the Pens are going to head to the power play. Trailing by 1:11 to play, and we're going to see some power play here. What's Coach Hannon going to draw up? Looks like we're going to see Snyder, Radicke, Pape. Sargo and Monco, the 5 Penguins. Face off one cleanly by Pape. Sent to Snyder. Snyder to Monco. He steps in. Has Sargo backside. Can't get control, but he will in the corner now. Works deeper looking for Radicke. Cut off by X-Hockey, but now Snyder. Snyder steps to it. Finds Sargo. Sargo wraps around behind. Looks to the point. Monco. Monco up off the boards. It takes an odd hop off the dasher past the stick of Sargo, and X-Hockey will look to clear. A nice feed up the middle there, and back comes X-Hockey into the offensive zone. Driving around a defenseman in on Funk, and the puck pops over. The net is off, but the puck is in, and a shorty for X-Hockey as they drive the net. It goes up over the goaltender and in. The discussion becomes, was the net off before the puck entered? And they're going to say it is. Evans and Kubistak back to lift their netminder as the power play continues. Now it'll be Pearsall, Edwards, Evans with Kubistak and Goodland 2-0. I'll get the scoreboard updated here in about 30 seconds, folks. Up shorty for X-Hockey. Funk sets it up behind, but X-Hockey ends up with possession, working it out to the point, pressured by Evans. Now Goodland in the corner. X controlling on the PK here. Able to free it up. Evans reaches for it, but X-Hockey able to pin it against the boards even longer. Now they work it to the point. Back to the wing. Blocked there. Pens will have 3 seconds as Edwards tries to escape up ice, and the horn will end the second period. Pens gather around Coach Jeff Hannon. 19 seconds left on the power play for the Pens. They trail 2-0 here. An early goal in the first, a late goal in the second, the difference so far. I'm not sure how much of it we were able to bring you live. But it looks like the stream's going well now. I think I had too much happening on my phone. We're using my phone as a hotspot here. So I've shut all the programs down on my phone, trying to increase the availability to stream for you. So it'll be Drodos, Pelosic, Lisnerski, Kohler, and Mowry. Power play 5 for the last 19 seconds here. Drodos wins the draw towards Pelosic. He's cut off by an ex-hockey defenseman. Cinnamon Swirl TV bringing you the Pens 09 versus Ex-Hockey Academy. Here from New Jersey. Mowry into the offensive zone. Looking, centering off Pelosic. As Drodos followed on, he was unable to get his stick to it on the backhand, and it's cleared by Ex-Hockey. Kohler into the defensive zone to pick it up. Stopping, starting, using deception to free up some space, working it to Pelosic. Pelosic, a one-touch to Drodos. With the pressure, Lisnerski, Drodos will skate into it. Into the offensive zone. Cut off there, and back comes Ex-Hockey. It's a 3-on-2 developing, now 3-on-3 with the change at the bench. A nice stick on puck there by Kohler. Breaks up the first attack. Ex-Hockey stays with it, but the Pens will counter up the wing to Sargo. Sargo pressured from behind, has it picked off his stick, and Ex-Hockey will put it right back in behind. It'll be Snyder. Snyder carrying up the left. Around 1, now 2. Loses control at center, and Ex-Hockey will pop back a whistle indicating an offsides and a neutral zone faceoff. Looks like 9 of you were able to find the stream again. Welcome back. Sorry for the technical difficulties earlier. Face-off won by Ex-Hockey D2D in their own zone. Pressured there nicely by Pape. Now Radicke follows on. Battled in the corner, popping this puck out is Ex-Hockey. Sargo with the pressure, but Ex-Hockey right there to keep control. Flying through center. A give and go, driving the middle. Funk there with 1, 2, make it 3 times a lady for Ty Funk. And cleared by the Pens, Sargo. Edwards steps on. Dumped in on Funk, bouncing puck, takes a weird, that was like it hit a sprinkler head there and bounced to the right. As it's gathered in by Pape. Pape looks up, trying to find Edwards at center. Glove down by Ex-Hockey, and they'll set up in the Pens zone. Stick a Snyder in the way, but they spin out of it. Feed across, just past the reach of the X-forward. Radicke with the puck pressure. Edwards now to the point. D2D goes X, firing a shot. Snyder cuts it off. He'll fly back through center. 1-on-3 as he enters the zone. A little toe drag. He stays with it, feeds it backside. He's got Pape. It's just over his stick. He'll try to center it all the way through, looking for Edwards. It's cut off by Ex-Hockey. Gathered in by Snyder at the point. He sends it deeper. Evans with some pressure. Forces it over to Edwards. Edwards, same line. That's going to be tricky. Popped in behind for Edwards. Now Evans. Evans tries to turn off the wall. That's picked off. Following through is Pearsall. Pearsall's shot sent wide. Evans' first one there. Can he get deeper? He can't. Chipped out by Ex-Hockey. Into the zone they come. Good back check by the Pens. They have 4 back. Puck in the corner. Supported by Pearsall. It pops free for Edwards. Edwards banks it off the boards, and back come the Pens 2-on-2. It's Pearsall and Evans. Evans will center drive. Pearsall drives wide, fires one in. Rebound in front. Evans there looking for the rebound, and nothing pops off the Ex-Hockey goaltender. Face off coming to the left circle in the X zone. Drodos steps in. He's got Pelosic. He's got Lisnerski. On the backside, it is Goodland and Kubistek. Possessed by Ex-Hockey. Nice move out of the corner there. And look at those crossovers as he flies up through center. Pressured and bodied nicely on the dump in by Drodos. Pens deal trying to get control, but winding it off the back wall comes Ex-Hockey back to the point. Shot skips in and wide of Funk. 11 minutes to play, period 3. Pens trail 2-0. Puck skips out the center where Ex-Hockey will take control, and there's Drodos with the long reach. Able to pop it free, tries to cut to the middle. He's defended nicely on the 1-on-2. Back comes X-Hockey into the Penguin zone. Right side, cutting to the middle, falling down. Can the Pens get possession? Reaching for it is a Sargo. But it's dumped back in offsides by X-Hockey. Neutral zone draw coming now. X-Hockey in white with red striping. The X-Hockey Academy logo on the chest. Black pants with red stripes, white socks, red and black stripes. Your Penguins. They're back and they're in black. Black uniforms with the gold Penguin logo on the chest, the gold striping on the jerseys, pants, and socks, and your iconic gold Pens Elite helmets. That shot comes in from the outside, just wide of Funk. Pops to Sargo. Sargo unable to kick it out of the zone, and it's kept in by X-Hockey. Behind the net as they peel out. Player falls, following on Maury with the boot. Playing some soccer out there as he lost his stick. X-Hockey possessions offensive zone. Back to the point. Shot in. Funk with the save. Rebound for X-Hockey. Getting good body position in front. Able to pot that one by with 9:58 to play here in the third period. Pens will deploy the Pearsall line. Face-off won by X-Hockey. Pressure coming from Pearsall and Evans. They go D to D in their own ends. Pearsall stays on the puck pressure. Hounding. Forces the turnover in the neutral zone to Snyder. Snyder will turn out of trouble. Looks up ice, find Edwards. He's unable to gain the zone, however. Now will on second attempt. Dumped in. It's in towards the goal as Pearsall gives chase. Now Evans on the pressure. Banked off the boards and out through center comes X-Hockey at 2-on-2. Defended nicely, keeping him to the outside is Monco. Following on Snyder, down to one knee. Looks up, cross ice pass, looking for Pearsall. He drives through the middle, fires one off the pads, gathered by Evans. He'll turn, he'll look back to the point, finding Monco. Monco back to Evans. Evans tips it forward for Edwards. Edwards wraps it around for Snyder in the corner. He'll switch with Pearsall. Evans looking for a change as he comes out. And the puck skips free to center for Pelosic. Monco now dumps it in. And it'll be offside play, I think. Feed looks good from what I can tell. Hopefully you're enjoying the game. I think we got 15 of you back so far. Remember, subscribe below. You'll see the alert. Hopefully we'll bring you all three from the road here this weekend. I'm going to try to work out some of the Wi-Fi issues. It seems like shutting down my phone has been much, much better. Back to the point it goes. Cut off by Kubastek, and he'll fly out through center ice. 3-on-2 develops for the Pens. Can they get one of these back? Cut the lead. Kubastek with a hard shot. High to the glove side that's gloved by Lowe and held. Drodos on the face-off. Won by X-Hockey. They'll set up behind as they reverse. Now a cross-ice pass connects. 2-on-2 develops for X-Hockey. All five Penguins coming back on the back check as they force it into the corner. Tied up nicely there. Centering feed comes the whole way through. Pelosic, first one there, unable to clear the zone. Sent to the wing. Gathered in there. Played further by X-Hockey. Banked off the boards. Pens can't exit here. Work back to the middle. Nice shot blocked there by Drodos. Cross ice back to the point. Tries to feed it back. That one's cut off by Goodland. Puck in the skates as it bounces around. X-Hockey skates into it. Able to get control. Takes a bump. And it'll be Kubastek headed to the sin bin. A minute and a half. 7:27 third period. Pens trail 3-0. And now they'll head to the penalty kill. penalty killers. Looks like it's Pape, Sargo, Mowry, and Kohler. Shot from the point, stopped by Lowe, gathered in by Kohler. He'll bank one high off the boards. Rims that dasher in the corner again for a bit. As X tries to drive the middle, cut off there by the multitude of Penguin penalty killers as Sargo is able to clear the zone. Back through center comes X Hockey, coming with speed. What a power move there as it comes back in front. And Funk with a splitsies stop, keeping it a 3-goal game. X keeps it in at the point. Centering feed off a couple skates, skips past Sargo. Blocked by the stick of Pape. Can the Pens clear? It's Kohler. Skating it out to center. Able to clear the zone. Back comes X though. 3-on-1 develops. Waving at it, Maury, and it's tipped over to the side and tucked in. A 3-on-1 developed on the power play for X Hockey. And it comes down the right, feeds it back to the left, catches it on the forehand, pulls it around Funk to the backhand, and gives it a tap into the net. It'll be Pearsall and Radicke with Evans. Dumped in by the Pens Monko. It'll be an icing. Back to the defensive zone we come. Face off to the left of Funk. Pearsall steps to the dot. Kicked back by X Hockey. Shot comes in from the outside, and there's Funk with the first one off the tip. It was slowed up by a block shot by Evans, popped free to an X Hockey player. It's wrapped all the way around by the Pens defense, and we'll have another ice. .6:02 to play. After the power play goal, it's 4-0 X Hockey. They have a power play and a shorty in this one. Face off won by X. Back to the point, pressured by Evans, blocked out front by Goodland. Nice deception move there to get some space for X Hockey, but it's cut off by Snyder, and he's back through center. Coming in, it'll be a 3-on-2 as he drives the right-hand side. He's got Pearsall going with him. Carried around behind, and ultimately through to Edwards. Evans covering the point. Puck comes free to Goodland. Goodland firing one in on net. Skips wide. Back to Goodland it goes. Goodland unable to get control at the point, and back comes X Hockey. Evans on the back check. Looking to cover the opposite side. Shot comes in from Funk. Defended off by Snyder. And it'll be a whistle and another face-off. Drodos steps to the dot. This time to the right of Funk. Picked up nicely on the face-off by Kubastek to Radicke. Radicke to Drodos on the cross-ice pass. He cuts into the middle. Puck comes free, but there's the stick of an X Hockey forward on the back check. Kohler tries to set it up. Goes to Kubastek. Kubastek off the skate of Radicke, and it ends up on the stick of Drodos. He's defended nicely. Pens really tracking back nice on those back check regroups here. Has 5 in the zone quickly again to defend the X Hockey attack as it comes to Radicke. Out to Lisnerski. Lisnerski on the right. Pens changing a bit behind. He's bodied and heavily into the wall. He's down on the ice. And the Penguin Lisnerski, after taking a check about a foot and a half away, and he's going to get a minute and a half and a 10-minute misconduct here. So a 1.5 minute penalty and a misconduct for the X Hockey forward who made the hit. So his game is completed. So a minor and a misconduct to 25 for X Hockey. Pens will have a minute and a half power play. 4:35 to play. Looking to crack it here. Looking to get one on. Prepping for this next game. Cut this lead. And they'll have to put a second guy in the box. It'll be 23 to serve the penalty for X Hockey. Welcome everybody to Cinnamon Swirl TV, a production of the 2009s taking on X Hockey here in New Jersey. Remember to subscribe. Pelosic out from behind, centers it, skips just past Pape. Pape tied up nicely in front, and back comes X Hockey on the breakout. Just past Snyder, in on 2-on-1, firing. Funk stays up nicely, gets it with the pads. Comes free to Snyder. Snyder tied up on the play. Kid loses a glove, a stick. It's a yard sale at center as Pape gets control. Pape cuts to the middle, to his backhand off the stick of Stargo. Free to Pape. There's Lowe with the first, second, three. Can't get through. It'll come to Snyder. He'll fire one, skips one in. Rebound to Sargo. His shot stopped by the pad of Jeremy Lowe. And X Hockey flings it up. They'll skate in a 2-on-1 short-handed here as Snyder gets back. Nice save by Funk. Overskating the rebound was on X Hockey forward as he spins back into the play. Penn's able to clear. It's Sargo looking for Pelosic. Bounces over his stick. And X will put it in behind. Picking it up there. Kohler snaps it off for Pearsall. Pearsall turns one to Evans. Evans looks for Edwards. It's got to be a little bit harder than that as it's cut off by X Hockey. Kohler sends one a bit behind Mowry. He'll back off, and the Pens will try to break it out. Penalty over, 3 minutes left. It's up to Edwards on the stretch play. Gains the zone. Works in front. Now Pearsall. Pearsall sends one in on Lowe, and it's gloved and held. 2:50 to play, 4-0 X Hockey. Penguins with a couple offensive chances here recently. Pearsall to take the draw. Back to the point, it's Mowry looking for Pearsall behind. He centers it, and it's just past the reach of Evans. Back comes X. Centering feed. Broken up by the Pens defense. Evans attacks there, forces the turnover to Edwards. Edwards up to Pearsall. He loses it off of his skate, but follows on with the stick. Battling in the corner, Pearsall. He's pinned against the wall. Penguins unable to get possession, and back comes X Hockey. Trying to run a breakout. Pearsall like a dog on a bone, though, pressuring it. Now Evans will come with some pressure. A nice controlled breakout there by X Hockey. Finds the back end of the Pen zone to be pressured by Kohler. Puck freed up. Kick to the outside. Kohler will pick it up behind the net. 2 minutes left. He's got Evans on the backhand. Evans looks for Drodos. Off the stick of an X forward. Evans will get there. Knocked down on the play. Gathered in by Kohler. Kohler drives the offensive zone. Owen Kohler to the left. Looking. Sending one backside. Looking for Edwards. Swiping at it. Drodos. And X Hockey able to clear. X Hockey pickpocketed there by Radicke. He tries cross ice for Edwards. That play's cut off. And the referee getting in the way a bit as X Hockey does gain the zone on sides. It'll be Monco. Monco up the left, carrying with speed, looking to center one. It's off an X skate, kept at the blue line by Lisnerski. Good to see him back in the game after taking that big hit. Lisnerski pressures the puck, gets control. It's kicked out front for Radicke. But X counters and carries through center. 1 minute to play in the third period. 1 minute. In behind, setting it up, Funk. Funk leaves it for Snyder. Snyder with a head of speed. Carries to the middle. He crisscrosses with Drodos. Driving, peeling up, looking, finding point man Monco. Monco's shot blocked out front. Drodos gathers it in. His shot blocked as well. Backhander by Lisnerski sent wide. Lisnerski stays on it. Back comes X Hockey. A 1-on-3 now. That sent high and wide over the cage. X tries to keep it in. Lesnarski there to clear it to Radicki. Skating towards it, Pape, but sent right back in by X into the corner. Monko back to get it. A little deception to free up some space. As he sends it across ice, it's cut off by X Hockey. 5 seconds left. Shot blocked by Pape. Back to the middle, clear to Horn end. The third period as X Hockey takes a 4-0 lead. Join us back here. We'll try to get things set up a little sooner and work all those technical difficulties out for the next one. Thanks for joining us, Cinnamon's World. Please subscribe below. Subscribe below. We'll see you back here this afternoon.